Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. And Shia, I'm making this video at a little bit of an odd hour because I'm also making this video for my dad, because I'll tell you why. Hi Dad. I just spoke with my dad for about 20 minutes because basically I got, I was told to call my dad, and by telepathic supporters, because I'm being threatened that there's going to be some kind of poisonous gas going into this apartment, and so Shai, this video is for you, but this is also for my dad, because my dad wants to see photographs of the ripped open casing where it was cut up, and I'm going to show it. I'm going to show you all the photos, but see how this is all cut open. This is not just the only thing, but there's jagged cut open edges all over where this is where he cut it open. And this was the electric box where he could turn my fridge and freezer off. I'm going to show you better photographs. However, this is a real obvious photograph. See how this casing is completely closed off, and this one's all cut up. I've been food poisoned for over a year and a half. I'm mutilated because of it. I most likely have permanent brain damage, organ damage. I have bacteria, or dead bacteria, or dead flesh all over, dead tissue all over my body. And I'll show you all the photos in a second. However, let me show it. This is the backup. This is the casing. This is a brand new apartment. I was moved. This is a brand new brand new building. So I moved in. Literally, this was a brand new room. It was. And the residents on this floor are all. This shouldn't have happened. I've been food poisoned. So Shai, I didn't know my dad was watching all my videos. And obviously my dad doesn't want to hear everything that I say. But I think both my parents are watching all my videos. Not all of them, but most of them. And they have the right to watch the videos. This is public videos, and I'm glad that they're watching my videos. However, at the same time, I definitely know that they don't want to hear everything. And so before I talk about this, Shia, I just want to let you know, I'm getting really eerie, creepy vibes because my dad's brother went into surgery because he had cancer, and he was in the hospital for about 2 months. And after the surgery, and he's not the same. He didn't come out the same. Something happened to his brain, and the surgeon was a good surgeon, Steve Jobs' surgeon. So it's not a coincidence that my dad's brother got Steve Jobs' surgeon and didn't come out the same after the surgery. So I'm not going to go into detail about that. However, I'm getting extremely eerie vibes, and I feel very, very upset and sad to hear that. And my dad is upset. He didn't even want to talk about it that long. He's very upset over it, and the doctors will not say anything about what happened, obviously because they're in trouble and they could get sued, but I don't know if they're going to do anything. right now at least. So this is brand new sheetrock. There shouldn't be ripped up, cut open. This open piece, this is my wall. This is the neighbor's wall. So see how it's ripped? The sheetrock is ripped, and maintenance made it pretty obvious. However, people's lives are being threatened. There's a weird, really strange situation happening. So after he didn't want to keep it open, he put it back, the sheetrock back in, put like 2 pieces of plywood, 4 pieces of the corner pieces of, not plywood, panels, and then put the square back and then plastered over it. And he goes, I'll come back to paint it. And I said, no, just leave it like that, because I'm going to reopen the wall sometime. So luckily I went to Staples to get these photographs, so they're really obvious. But see how this looks all cut up and torn up? This is the rubber casing that goes over the electric box connected to the refrigerator. And this was put back on his refrigerator, so if it were to happen that I opened the wall, he switched it. I was basically paying for his electricity fridge, and he was paying for mine, because he switched it back, and this is on his side of the wall, and the rubber casing that's closed is on mine. Here's a more obvious photograph of the ripped up sheetrock. And my dad does construction. He knows about this. He knows all about construction. I'm sure Shy, you know things about construction too, but it's all tattered, and it's really, you don't have to be working construction to realize this is not what a brand new constructed building sheetrock is supposed to look like. And I heard it. I heard the drilling. I heard it being all the sounds that the maintenance person did to open up the back of my wall. All the sounds that it made to open up this wall was the exact same sounds I heard that day when the neighbor was doing something, and there was no maintenance doing that to his wall. And there's also, I'm not using my bathroom sink. I'm not using my kitchen sink. I have to wash my hands with the tub. I'm praying to God that I can still take baths and that my bathtub water is not going to get poisoned. But I recently showed the white spots that are appearing. I took a photograph of my bloated stomach. The bacterial infection is still really bad. I mean, I have gained weight. However, this is not what you're supposed to look like. This is not from a brain injury and a stroke. This is a severe bacterial infection that has not stopped. I've been so overwhelmed and stressed out. I can barely just do the bare minimum with my diet right now, and actually it's not really the bare minimum. So this bloatedness is not natural. This bloatedness is not natural. This is from the bacterial infection. This is from the food poisoning that is still. So if I get like an allergic reaction to something, my whole body could just have a reaction. I could die at this point from the food poisoning that's happened to me. I'm pretty much positive. Let me show you the white spots again. And it doesn't just happen. It does. See all these white spots? There's clusters of white spots on my flesh that like come and go. Like they'll disappear, they'll appear and disappear. Like you'll see no white spots, and then all of a sudden if I'm working out or if it gets really hot, somehow they pull up to the surface. So I'm just so stressed out. I'm just so stressed out that with this whole situation, and I'm so worried, Dad, about Shia. Shia, I'm so worried about you. And if my parents are watching, and Dad, the movie with the videos, I'm still going to act like myself the way I make the videos for Shia. I'm not going to change that, Shia. Don't worry, just because my parents are watching. I already had a feeling. I didn't think my dad was very tech savvy, but I had a feeling. I knew that at one point my brother taught him how to use YouTube. So I'm going to show you all the photos again to make it very clear, and the police report was filed. I showed I should have kept the wall open and called the cops. However, I was too possessed and too stressed out and scared to. Obviously, maintenance was too scared to, and didn't want to keep the wall open. But this was how the wall was cut open. This is the refrigerator, and this is how I still don't use any. I don't use the refrigerator. So he cut the wall open. He pushed aside this insulation. And it is drying after the maintenance person put the plaster on. And I have a video showing behind the fridge, the plaster, so I'm not sure. This doesn't really, I don't know if you can see anything of that, but I just took a bunch of photographs. But this is very obvious. This is very obvious. That's not my wall, that's the other side of the wall. So there's two walls, then the insulation. And this is my side of the wall. See how it's all cut up? Someone took a knife. This is obviously some kind of a knife, pocket knife. It's all jaggedy. I could have died from it. I have photographs from months ago where the white spots, the clusters of white spots. It's really hard to see in this photograph though, it didn't print well. There's a cluster of white spots here. This was from months ago, and the white spots have not gone, and I'm having trouble with the doctors, how they're treating me, so I can't just run to the doctors about it. This is a close-up of the wall cut up. See the way the paper's ripped? So when the sheetrock was pulled back, the paper on the sheetrock pulled and ripped. And so what I really want, Shia, is my dad to come and open the wall with maintenance and call the cops, but I don't think my dad is going to be able to, and I will pay you gas money to come out here if you agree to. So this is all the ripped up, jaggedy edges from the sheetrock being pulled open. there it is again. It's more clear on this photograph, and I'll show you the photograph with this is the last time I'll show it to you. I'll show you the photograph where these boxes would never have been tampered. They never would have been opened. And where'd it go? Because I'm really upset with the last. I cannot believe. Hopefully, I made a video showing the photographs again. But see how this is all closed? This hooks onto my electric outlet behind my fridge. See how that's closed? This is not closed. And this was switched because maintenance came by, checked it out, opened the outlet to see if he could see behind it, but it was all closed in with a metal box. So he said, I'll be back tomorrow. And that I heard drilling and construction sounds a whole wee hours of the night before maintenance came back. So this is what I have to show you, and next month I would have the cash next month, Dad, if you were able to come back and give you the $300 for gas money. My dad cannot go on airplanes because he's claustrophobic, or I think he's definitely claustrophobic. I'm not sure if it's because he's afraid of heights, but I know he can't go on airplanes. So there's very little hope in the situation. Shia, my dad, wants me to move to another room, but the problem is I've had lack of evidence for so long in regards to all this covert attacks, and so the torture, and being food poisoned is torture. That's body mutilation, and that's pure torture. And to be gagging on food for a year and a half and throwing out food over and over and over. There's no way it would have probably occurred if I didn't have the stroke and was a little brain injured and not completely aware. So this is the video. And once again, Dad, I am very sorry to hear about your brother. That's extremely awful. I feel I actually have really sick feelings in my stomach hearing about it. So, Shia, I know that you're happy to see these photographs, because what I realized is the video was that I showed these photographs. I barely showed, and it was on the backup. This video was, I don't even know how to explain it right now. I think I made another video showing these photographs, and I couldn't find it. So, but if you do look back, Dad, because I told Shia, my dad, to look back, it was the video recorded April 2nd on my new channel. And there's the parentheses, make part 2, something like that, make part 2, more in part 2, in parentheses, April 2nd. There's 3 videos on April 2nd, 2024. So, and my dad says I could live with him, but the problem is I've been pushed around, moved around, and I was told very for a long time, this is our apartment, Shia. This is our apartment. This is where we're living. I've been pushed around and kicked out of where I live, and wherever I go, my entire life, and I don't believe it's really possible. I really have built a life out here. I have everything here, and I've been, I'm closer to Shia being here, and it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to live with people. It's not the other way around. I have been so tortured and abused by strangers that I have a lot of PTSD with in regards to even living with other people. I don't feel safe. The only person I need to live with my husband, Shia, and I know, Dad, that you would in emergency let me live with you. However, I don't really think that's the answer. So I said this was going to be a 20-minute video. I will stop this video now. Thank you, Dad, for watching. Shia, thank you for watching. I love you, Shia. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.